Sup nerds, today we have WarGreymon OTK versus Hunters. I won the die roll, so I'm going first. I hatch Koro, Evo into Agu, Evo into Agu X, and then play Agu X. And I add the Greymon. Solar hatches Monimon, Evo's into Drakmon. Then slams Watchmaker, gets a Scourge on. Adds the memory setter and the superior mode. This matchup isn't too bad as long as I can see my combo quick enough, because superior mode isn't going to do anything to me because I'll just promote and kill them on the turn that I promote. He plays Watchmaker, or I'm sorry, Clockmon for 4. Gets another Scourge, gets the most broken card in the deck, Shoutmon King version. So I stay in raising Evo into Greymon for 2. And I would just swing into security, but I can't because Clockmon's a blocker, so I just play Agumon to choke him to 1 and add Greymon X. So he promotes. So he Evo's into King version for 2. Shocker, he plays out the memory setter for free. I stay in raising Evo into Grey X. And I am missing the piercing metal right now. So he only has 1 blocker, so I swing with both. He blocks 1 and I still get a security check with the other. Then I play Agumon for 3, get my Scourge on. Now I have a piercing metal. So we are good. He hatches Monimon. He was in a Psychmon. Swings in a secure with Clockmon, it dies, he saves it. Activates Tagiru's effects. To reduce the Evo into Omni Shout by 1, so Evo's for 2. It pops my Agu, and then he swings for 7k for 2 checks. Or, I'm sorry, 9k for 2 checks. Survives both. Pretty cool for him, I guess. And then plays Taiki Kudo for 3 to give me 2. Yeah, I'm in a bad spot, unfortunately. I think I needed him to check like double memory boost on that security check. So I'm forced to promote to Evo, or forced to promote to get rid of him. So I swing into him for 8k. And then Evo into Metal to pass turn and hope he cannot run over my Metal Greymon. That's all I can do. He promotes Psychmon, activates Taiki's effect to tuck 1, draw 1. Activates Taiki's effect to tuck to reduce the Evo cost, reduces it by 1. Triggers Dummymon's effect, look at top 3. No Tamers, let's go. Although it doesn't really matter at this point in the game, unfortunately. And he Evos into Superior mode. Can't tuck me because he doesn't have anything to tuck under. And then triggers the end of turn effect to attack and attacks over my Metal Greymon. And draws 2 cards from the one attacking. So I hatch Koro. And he trades out his alt art for his non-alt. Fair. And I don't even have a rookie, so I just play Greymon. Hope for the best. He hatches, triggers Taiki Kudo's effect, Evo's into Drakmon. Not looking good for you, boy. I just was about a turn or 2 too slow on this one. He plays U for 3, triggers Watchmaker to give him 2 checks, swings for 2 checks, and then end of turn he would just kill me with his end of turn attack effect. So we are going to go to game 2. Unfortunately, had to hold that L. If you guys enjoy this type of content, please like and subscribe. It really helps support the channel. Helps us continue to grow. Alright, and I choose to go second for game 2. Solar hatches. Evo's into Gumdramon. I didn't open the broken Shoutmon King version, so Evo's into a Resurgence. So I hatch Evo into Agu, Evo into Agu X, Evo into Greymon. Evo into Metal Grey for 3. Opened up pretty well. He promotes. Yeah, I basically have all my pieces here, which is the goal. So he swings, draws a card, dies to the check, and then draws a card and can't save. Let's go. Plays Clockmon, gets his Scourge on. Sadly, he cannot add the Tamers. So he got wrecked on that search. I just play Memory Boost, add BT1 WarGreymon to pass turn to give him 2. Solar hatches. Evo's into Drakmon. Just looking for tamers. So I opened up very well and he opened up very poorly, which is obviously going to bode well for me. Evo's into Resurgence. Swing security for 4k and dies. Still no save. Then plays Gumdramon and crosses him to reduce his play cost. So I promote. Evo into Metal X plus 3k plus 1 security. Pop the boost. And then Evo into Warg for 3 plus 3k. Swing raid. I'm 20k for 3 checks. 1, 2, and 3. Swing again. And Blitz Omni for game. Let's go. So we take game 2 pretty convincingly. It looked like we probably had a few more turns there to see our pieces because of how poorly he opened. And Solar chooses to go first for game 3, which is good for me. I want to go second. He hatches, Evo's into Psychmon, and then plays the Taikikudo for 3. No Shot 1 King version though, that's very important. So I hatch Evo into Agu, Evo into Agu X, Evo into Greymon, Evo into Grey X, and Evo into Metal. So I open up even better this game, which is very nice. He promotes, activates Taikikudo's effect to tuck 1 and draw 1. Triggers his second effect to reduce Evo cost by tucking, and activates Damimon's effect. Gets to play a tamer off the top 3, sad, it's in their Taikikudo. That's probably the best one outside of the memory setter. Helps them cycle very quickly. Where's Black War when you need them? Then he Evos into Superior Mode for 4 memory. Triggers end of turn for 1 check and then draws 2 cards. Alright, I have 3 memory. But I don't have a WarGreymon in my hand yet. But I get to add a WarGreymon and an Agumon. Very cool. I mean, and a tie. LOL. Evo into Agu X, get my Scourge on. That's exactly the card I wanted. Evo into Greymon for 2, and then play tie. I don't care what he does to my Greymon. I don't need Greymon to kill him. I have the G'est of G's in my hand. If I make it to next turn. So beginning of main, he triggers both Taikis to tuck 1 and draw 1. Evo's into Drakmon. He swings security, draws 2, 10k, 1 check. Survives again. Then he plays Psychmon Digicrossing for 2. Activates both Taikikudos to reduce Evo cost by 2. Evo's into Resurgence for free. Evo's into Superior Mode for 4. He does tuck my Greymon, but I do not care. He triggers end of turn on the unsuspended Superior Mode, draws 2 cards and swings. He does have blocker on the unsuspended one. So I Evo into Alterous Mode for 0. Evo into Metal X for 0 plus 3k plus 1 security. Evo into Wargrey for 3 plus 3k and reboot. So he is 19k for 1, 2, 3, 4 checks. So I swing through his Superior Mode for 4 checks at 19k. Checking some tamers, but who cares? I go ahead and swing through his Superior Mode again. Why not? And Blitz Omni for game. Let's go. So I do take it 2-1 pretty convincingly. But GG's to Solar. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. Want to come back for more. But until next time, see ya.